be grateful. Minimum wage out here working 40 hours a week, 900 bucks. Be grateful. You're making above minimum wage. We're reacting to how I accidentally made 100+ thousand dollars with Ludwig's advice. A video by Sarby. I was actually about to watch this video and not react to it, but then I remembered that I have 4 subscribers and I'm very um appreciative of it. I really appreciate the people that subscribe to me. I appreciate the people that will subscribe on this video. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 10 subscribers. Um, give us, your opinions on the past videos and give us your opinion on this specific video. Well, if you have been on the internet lately, you will see that this guy has been showing up everywhere.
Hey,
Ludwig's. Ludwig. I didn't know who this guy was, but apparently he's a very successful streamer. He been doing this for a long time, and he gave crazy he gave good lessons at Streamer University, and he was actually Professor of the Year. So congratulations to Ludwig. I don't know how much that made him and how much he actually cares, but from what we have seen, Ludwig has been funneling his Streamer University clips, and it's been doing very good for him. Now let's react to how Ludwig's advice made this guy 100+ thousand dollars. Let's see how it is.
I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off right now and tell you guys I made...
Just to put you guys in context, this guy, he only makes Reddit videos, you know? I was seeing like he only makes Reddit videos. Yeah, just to give you guys
I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off right now and tell you guys I made $100,000 last year. Here's my estimated revenue as a full-time streamer listening to Ludwig's Streamer University advice, and today I'm going to show you how you can too. And just right off the rip, because I'm sure some people are gonna watch the video and be like, that's not real, you just grabbed a random revenue screenshot from somebody else. It is true. This is my dashboard for 2025, $128,255. Let's refresh it for y'all, for the haters. Here's my dashboard too. This is my channel, all right? I'm not...
That's crazy money. 55,000 subs. So people with 1 million subscribers, they really up there with their money.
Trying to bamboozle y'all. These are real numbers. That's what I'm gonna show you today. That's what I want. And I'm not a big streamer, you guys. I'm really not. Okay, I went and looked it up. I am the 38,000th biggest streamer on Twitch.
So the streaming thing, that really makes you money. I mean, the money he showed was on YouTube though.
38,000 other people are bigger than me on Twitch, all right? I'm averaging 63 viewers, and I
maybe it's a niche thing.
only streamed 50 hours last month, in the last 30 days, excuse me. I do dual stream on YouTube. I average 72 viewers per stream. So I'm averaging overall 120 viewers. I'll go over my Twitch revenue a little bit later in this video, but I'm not a big streamer, y'all. I'm not a big streamer, and these are the numbers that I'm doing. And you guys maybe won't do the exact same numbers. I don't want to sit here and be like, you too, as an 120 viewer streamer, are gonna make $128,000 off of YouTube. But you can make something. You can make something, and today I'm gonna show you how. Now, for those of you who have been paying attention to Streamer University, you might be thinking, Streamer University just happened. How the fuck did your 2025 revenue come from advice that didn't happen yet? It's 2026. Ludwig is doing these presentations in 2026. You're a lying, clickbaiting, short piece of shit. My answer: this advice isn't new, bruh. It's really not new. He's been giving this advice for like years. Here are 2 videos from his channel where he literally kind of spews the same advice. Don't get me wrong, there was some new stuff in there, but most of this was pretty much covering all the bases. And this video here, I wanted to include this because This video actually revolutionized my entire channel. This is Ludwig's interview with Colin and Samir. He's the reason I record my reading Reddit videos live. I've talked about this on my streams before. I used to record the videos off stream and I hated it. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel authentic to me. Ludwig in this stream talks about, oh yeah, I just record everything live. It makes the segment more improv and it makes it more interesting. Boom, that was the catalyst. That is honestly why I'm here today. Like, I think that's what makes my channel unique, is the fact that I record these live, I incorporate you guys, and that all stemmed from Ludwig. So I've been listening to this guy for a long time. I today want to set some goals and intentions for you guys so that you know why I'm making this video. Overall, I'm trying to show you that what Ludwig is preaching works. That's why I'm making this video. I'm not trying to flex on you, though I understand.
I mean, with 130,000 bucks in a year, it definitely worked. You are doing good, Sarby. That's the name, right? Sarby, right? You're doing good, Sarby. Congrats to you, like real talk.
It is still flexing. Obviously, me sitting here and being like, I made $128,000.
Put me on game 2. I'm trying to get there. No, I'm trying to get my 10 subscribers. To whoever's watching this video, I'm pretty sure this video is at least gonna have 10 views. At least 10 views. Can you please subscribe? It's not gonna make you any difference. Like, just subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate it, bro. And if you could leave a comment, oh my god, I appreciate it even more. I will respond to it. Let's talk. Tell me what you want. Maybe you're also, making videos or something. Let's connect. Yeah, can you please subscribe? I'm trying to get to 10 subscribers. I know you can make me achieve that. You can. So just help your brother.
Like, okay, we get it, your dick's fat, like whatever, I get it, but that is not my main reason for doing this. I don't get pleasure out of like flexing on other people. My chat knows this is very nerve-wracking for me to reveal how much I make. I am doing this to show you guys. If there are small streamers, which I actually do know, there are small streamers in my chat right now, I want to inspire you. Because in Ludwig's presentation, obviously people can be like, yeah, bro, for Ludwig, that works. For the big bad wolf who is Ludwig, he'll make $25,000 off of one stream. But what about for the small guy? And that's me. I'm the small guy, chat. And today I'm gonna show you that what Ludwig is preaching works.
Sorry, you're not small, bro. You're not small. But I guess I can. Some people would say I didn't really. Some people would say I didn't post enough to be called a YouTuber. Okay, I can agree with that. This is my channel. I have 4 videos, but no, I have more, I guess. Yeah, this is the amount of videos I have published. And yeah, I don't really have many views, as you guys can see. 2 views, 70 views, 12 views. This was my most watched video. It was my first video. This is small. Now, this right here, this is not small. I'm sorry, bro. This is not small. 55,000? Bro, I think after 10K, you can't be considered small. Only when comparing to these big names. But in general, bro, imagine 10K, like, imagine 10K at your house. Imagine 50 people at your house. Like, real talk.
Works because it works for me and it can work for you. Number 2, this one is for any big creators who are already making YouTube videos. I will teach you a secret that every creator can do that more than doubles my revenue every month. I'm not kidding. Doubles my revenue. It is a secret that I feel like nobody is talking about in the creator world, and I am going to give it to you guys for free in this video if you stick around. Last thing, I will show you how you can start coming out with multiple long-form YouTube videos with only 1 to 2 hours of work after stream. If you can't do that, I genuinely don't think you should be a streamer. 1 to 2 hours of work. That's it. It exists. I am doing it and it is making me money. Let me show you. All right, guys, just real quick. I feel like I have to cover who I am for anybody who doesn't know me. This is mainly for the video. My name is Sarby. I've been streaming for, I think, 3, maybe 4 years now. But
we're pretty much reacting to the we're reacting to the lesson of the lesson. Okay. All right, let's do it.
I've been creating content since I was 16, and this is what I've done. In the 12, almost 13 years of my life, this is what I've done. I have 5.3K followers on Twitch. Like I said, I'm small. 55,000 followers on YouTube. Not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Let me just go over revenue as well. I think I got to show you guys kind of like how I'm doing on Twitch. My Twitch revenue for the year of 2025 was $11,000. So not bad. And I really want to clarify here, especially mainly for my chat. Like, thank you guys. I'm not trying to diminish this number. $11,000 is like an awesome amount of money. It's not full time like any.
Bro, minimum wage in Portugal is $900, bro. Be grateful. Minimum wage out here working 40 hours a week. 900 bucks. Be grateful. You're making above minimum wage. And I'm pretty sure you're not working 40 hours a week. Maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but 40 hours a week. $900. Euros in this case.
If I was just relying on my Twitch revenue, I would not be doing this full time. I'd have to have like another job or something like that. But I want to take this time to really thank my Twitch chatters and
what do you guys think about the amount of money he's making? Like, for me, I don't know, maybe I could be wrong, but for me, you're already rich. Like, you can live pretty comfortably with just this amount of money, and I'm pretty sure he made at least with the amount of money he made out of YouTube and Twitch. I'm pretty sure this guy made at least 50K with sponsorships minimum. So let's say he's making like 200K a year. That's good money. That's life-changing money. That's like 20K a month, 15K a month, something like that. Brother, that's money. That is money. Congrats to you, bro.
YouTube chatters who are super generous and donate money to me, gift subs, gift memberships, things like that. I'm not trying to diminish the fact that you guys do that. I really am just trying to point out this is part-time revenue money. This is full-time and hire some people to help you money. And that's really what I want to point out here is Ludwig was cooking. My YouTube revenue is 11 times larger than my Twitch revenue. Keep in mind as well, I'm going to teach you how to double this.
Even if you spent like, let's say he spent half of the money he got from YouTube to hire people so that he can post more. Bro, that is still great money. That's still great money. Let's say he pays people to do the thumbnail or to even edit the videos. That is still great money, bro.
In the video, Ludwig like shows a stream, shows how much he made from that stream, and then shows how much the video produced for him. So I want to do the same thing. Now, I record my videos a little bit differently. I read Reddit stories for videos, and I do that over the course of a couple of streams. So in this case, my most upvoted Am I the Devil Stories video from May that I uploaded in June. It took me 3 streams to record this. My YouTube revenue and Twitch revenue across the streams are marked down here. I'm not going to read them out individually. I'm just going to go over the total revenue. So in this stream, I made a total of $133 across Twitch and YouTube. Not bad. $71 off of this second stream. This is probably closer to, on average, how much I make per stream. These numbers are a little bit higher. I would say my average is somewhere between like $70 to $90 per stream. And then finally, the last stream, this 2-hour and 50-minute stream, I made $112.27. If you totaled all this up, my total revenue from live streaming for that one YouTube video, $316.62. Not bad. Like, this isn't nothing. I want to clarify that. Like, this is good revenue. It's not full-time streamer revenue. This is the video that I came out with. It got 48,000 views. This video made me $1,000 on YouTube. So just to kind of like pocket check myself, live streams, $300, actual video, $1,000. So about 3x revenue from the YouTube video than from the live streams. Now, I do want to throw in a disclaimer here. I don't want people to think that 48,000 views on YouTube and $1,000 is normal. My videos are very long. YouTube gives me really high RPMs because of that, and that's why the number's so high. If you're making like a regular 20 to 30 minute video in like a more mass appeal niche, it's gonna be a lot lower. But just to show you guys what's possible, RPMs, sorry, Addy, you're right, my bad. I forgot my chat might not know that. RPM stands for rate per milli. So that is how much you're making per 1,000 views. I think on this video, it was like $21 maybe. But wait there's more, chat. If you thought that was great, remember what I told you up here. One of my goals, I will teach you a secret that every creator can do that more than doubles my revenue every month. Chat, we pulled out Billy Mays, RIP, but wait, there's more. Here's the secret, y'all. Are you ready? The secret is Spotify. If you come to my streams, I talk about this. I tell all my YouTube friends who will listen to me, please, for the love of God, put your YouTube videos.
How? Maybe I was drinking this. I didn't saw it. How the fuck Spotify? I've seen a couple of YouTubers with their. I've seen a couple of YouTubers with a Spotify playlist on the video subscription, but it's not subscription. That's called, what's the name? And the description. Maybe I don't know what's the name, but I've seen a couple of them putting that there, but I didn't know. I didn't know it actually made them money. But how? How? Tell us. Tell us how.
My bad. I forgot my chat might not know that. RPM stands for rate per milli. So that is how much you're making per 1,000 views. I think on this video, it was like $21 maybe. But wait, there's more, chat. If you thought that was great, remember what I told you up here. One of my goals, I will teach you a secret that every creator can do that more than doubles my revenue every month. Chat, we pulled out Billy Mays, RIP, but wait, there's more. Here's the secret, y'all. Are you ready? The secret is Spotify. If you come to my streams, I talk about this. I tell all my YouTube friends who will listen to me, please, for the love of God, put your YouTube videos on Spotify. Please. Guys, Spotify is incredible. I uploaded this same video to Spotify. Estimated Spotify revenue on that, $1,360. Now, I have to pull out a little caveat for you guys. This is estimated. Spotify's analytics are a little bit underdeveloped, so you can't see how much each video makes individually, but I'll show you the math on it. The math on this is the RPM for June multiplied by the streams and downloads on the video. So I'm actually gonna show you guys. You guys are gonna see everything here. So this is my monetized dashboard for Spotify. This is how much I made in June. $9,300. My RPM on Spotify is $40. For any creators watching this right now, it's ridiculous. That is a gigantic number compared to normal YouTube RPMs. While I can't guarantee that this is normal, I can tell you that this is common where your Spotify RPM will be a lot larger than your YouTube RPM. Take it from my friend Quinn. Before I show this, I want to tell you guys, Quinn did give me permission to show our DMs and talk about it. Back in like 2025, I told Quinn, upload your content to Spotify, and he listened to me. Shout out Quinjamin. Quinn at the time made—
I didn't even know Spotify would let us fucking upload videos. I mean, I don't use Spotify, I use Apple Music, so
Pokemon videos. So if you look at these bar graphs that are bigger, that's when he was uploading his Pokemon videos. He did niche swap. He now like live streams The Binding of Isaac. So his views are down. He told me that he wants me to clarify that. But what he did say is this is a nice extra chunk of change that he gets paid every single month that he does nothing extra for. He just uploads it and then copy and paste the title, the text, everything. Maybe takes a little extra time to insert ads because adding ads on Spotify is different than YouTube. But other than that, it is just an extra revenue source for him to make, for example, last month, an extra $750. And to kind of like pocket watch Quinn a little bit, I asked him what his YouTube RPM is. He said it's around $6.60 for the whole channel, but newer videos are more like $10. So for him, Spotify is about double the RPM that YouTube is. So y'all, if you take anything from this video, if you're already creating content, make a damn Spotify account, please, bro. Right. I'm gonna bring it in here. Like, if you're a creator, if Ludwig somehow happens upon this video, bro, I checked. You do not post to Spotify. Do it. Anybody making content.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast, and intelligent way
making content, please post to Spotify. It is the freest game, like nobody is doing it, and they're paying super duper well. And Ludwig, if you're watching this, I would love to, come over and show your team exactly how to post to Spotify effectively if you need that. Twist my arm, bro.
Invite me too. I just want to be there to watch. I don't need to do anything. I just want to watch, man. If y'all need like a model to do something like it, I can do it. But I just want to be there, watch, be a part of the team for a little bit. Then I come back to my room and I make tons of dollars.
Oh,
It would be amazing.
no, bro, seriously, I wanna help anyone however I can. So seriously, if Ludwig's watching this, like, hit me up, bro. But yeah, guys, this is how I calculated the estimate for how much money I made from this video. This is the dashboard for the video. I got about 34,000 streams and downloads on this video. So I just multiplied that by 40 and got about $1,360. How difficult is it to get monetized there? Great question, Percy. I apologize. I meant to tell you guys before I started this segment, that I'm going to take questions at the end of the video. So please save your questions for the end and I will answer that. That's on me, Percy. That's on me. I forgot to tell you guys that. I genuinely don't remember what the next slide is. Oh, so just to pocket check myself again. Total live stream revenue. Remember, these 3 videos, $316. Total estimated video revenue, $2,375.54. Sorry, total estimated. I have to keep throwing that in there. The Spotify is estimated, so the total is estimated, but it's definitely this number or a little bit bigger. Now, you guys think I'm done? You guys think I don't got more sauce for you? I do have more sauce for you, chat. I'm gonna further explain to you guys why you should be posting on YouTube by showing you how well YouTube pays dividends in the long run. I'm talking about doing something today and it pays you
Hold on.
dividends 3 years from now. A lesson, the real money in YouTube is in building your catalog. If you guys haven't ever looked at my channel, I have 538 videos on here. Now, some of you guys might be looking at that 538 videos and you're like, surely nobody is ever watching his older content. It's only the newer videos that people are sitting there and watching, right? Wrong. Sorry, that was really mean and aggressive, but wrong. We are once again gonna pocket check, but I wanna show you guys just how effective having a big back catalog is for making you a consistent amount of YouTube revenue every month. This is a rough estimated May YouTube revenue breakdown. The total amount of money I made off of May revenue was $9,632.87. If you don't believe me, it's right here on my channel. My overestimated new video revenue, so these are videos that I posted in May. Overestimated new video revenue, $4,368.94. Overestimated YouTube stream revenue, because you got to remember my streams go live on.
I love how true he's being. Like, he's just showing us his whole thing. Like, you know how a lot of creators, they really just keep to themselves. They don't let us know how much they make. And as a small content creator, of course I want to know how much can I expect on this not short term, of course. I mean, this guy has 500 videos. I have less than 10 videos, but it's good to know that when you get up there, it's not sure, but you could make a little bit of money. Take care of yourself, your family.
My YouTube channel as well, $739.06. Now, I want to clarify, these are overestimated because I was lazy and I didn't track these to the exact date that the month of May ended. I just took the revenue totals for today, which is July 20th. So almost 2 months after the end of May, and I calculated it that way. So this is overestimated because there's like 50 days of extra revenue being tracked here, which in my opinion will only prove my point here in a second. So if you add both the overestimated new video revenue as well as the YouTube stream revenue, you have $5,108. If you then subtract that from $9,632.87, you get $4,524.87. Meaning the new videos that I came out with on my channel, the streams as well as the long form videos, 4,524 of that was not from those new videos. It was from the, let's say, 520 existing videos on my channel. You guys are saying it in chat right now. I watched almost post all of your videos. Exactly. People are going back and watching it. The other thing is YouTube is going out of their way to push your best videos. I actually have some analytics for you guys to hype you guys up, all right? So this video, it is a 4-hour compilation that I made in 2023. The day I posted this video, I wasn't even monetized yet, chat. September 16th, 2023, I believe, is the day that I posted this. $0 made off of this video. Let's fast forward like a year. December 5th, 2024, I'd gotten monetized. Video made me $7.50. This is right before my channel blew up. My channel blew up on like the 7th of December. Let's check how much it made me by.
The thing about reaction channels is that if you react to things that if you only react to things that are happening at the moment, like let's say Streamer University 2, all of this people and all of the stuff that's happening at Streamer University 2, it only makes sense now. So in the long run, people probably won't watch this unless they just know who I am and they're trying to see how I started. But I see that's kind of like the downside of, I would say that's like the downside of reaction channels. Um, unless you, for example, unless you only react to one certain type of content, for example, that would change it.
March, 4 months later. By the end of March, it had made me $950.
But the thing about reaction channels that really just react to things that aren't so niche and can react to multiple things is that it's just harder to, I don't know.
$5, chat. The work that I had put in a year and a half prior made me $1,000 within the span of 3 months. And as you can see,
I remember what I was saying. It's just harder for the people to go back and want to watch that video because it's not happening at that moment if you only talk about things that are currently happening, right?
a lot more over the entire duration of this video existing. That is the power
Things that are currently happening. That's what I meant.
of YouTube. Even right now, chat, for some reason, this video recently got a push. Let's look at this video around the middle of May. This video made me around $2,000, round up a little bit. Pulling up the revenue as of July 17th, 3 days ago, made me an extra $300. Doing nothing extra. This is what I really want to hammer into you guys. The work that I did in 2023 at the time, I was like, shit, I'm not making any money. This is doing nothing for me. I maybe got like 100 views on this video. Let me actually check for you guys. Yeah, by Saturday, October 21st of 2023, this video had gotten me 1,800 views. It finally exploded when the rest of my channel exploded and got 60,000 views by March 20th. Just because you put in the work now doesn't mean that you can't be rewarded in the long term. The way that you make this happen though is you keep consistently posting. I didn't care that this video made me $0. I didn't care that this video didn't blow up and it kind of stagnated around like the 1,800, 1,900 view range for about 3 to 6 months. I didn't care. I just said, fuck it, bro. Gotta go to the next one and get better. That's the mentality you have to have. And like Ludwig said, you have to be delusional. TLDR, the power is in the back catalog. The work you are doing now might not be immediately rewarded, but you can potentially be rewarded in the future. And you have to be delusional about it. Delulu is the Salulu, Katana.
Double that.
I agree. All right, chat, let's speed things up. I knew when I was making this presentation that your boy would be yapping at this point. So, more of Sarby's TLDR advice.
Oh, keep yapping. We are here for it, Professor. I mean, Professor is Ludwig. You're like the prodigy. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it the correct way. English is not my first language, but I'm loving it so far, bro. It's very informative. You're telling us things that the majority of YouTubers and content creators in general wouldn't tell us. And shout out Ludwig too, because it's a compound effect. Ludwig started said how much he made during Streamer University, and you see now, for example, this guy Serbi. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing the word correctly. You see now this guy also telling us how much he making as a small creator. Small creator. He got 55,000 people subscribed to his channel, and he makes more than 100,000 a year. Congrats to bro.
This is just overarching. If you guys want me to make a separate stream segment about this someday, let me know.
This is a very interesting video. I'm I'm paying attention.
In the comments of the video
Maybe it's because it's money. Like we all love money, right? I mean, I don't love it, but it's practical. I can admit that.
that I upload. A couple of touch points here. One, get creative scaling horizontally when the time is right. I think if you're just starting out, you should just focus on your YouTube channel. This might be controversial, but I'm talking no TikToks, no Instagrams, only focused on how do I make long form work in a niche that I care about and that I want to stream. Once you do that though, scaling horizontally ain't too bad for a way to A, bring more marketing for yourself, as well as B, bring in some revenue. So I gave some examples here, clips channel, VOD channel, etc. My clips channel, I don't know if you guys have actually seen this. I get people asking me all the time if this clips channel is mine. It is. It's linked on my profile. This clips channel is run by my homie Chloe. Shout out Chloe. We post every day on this channel, and it's just a way for people to enjoy my content more, extra marketing to get myself in the algorithm and posting more, as well as it's a great way to drive people to stream. And it generates more revenue for me. It's basically taking my content and repackaging it, similar to how like podcasts will have like podcast clip channels where they take out like individual parts of the podcast and individual.
Bro, like maybe maybe I have a different idea of a clip, but in my mind, the clip was just something that's small. I never thought a clip being like a 1 hour video or even a 16-minute video or a 27-minute video. For me, a clip is pretty much just a TikTok, something that lasts like 30 to 10. Oh, yeah, it doesn't need to be small. It just needs I guess it just needs to be a part of the, like, let's say you have a 4 hour stream or a 4 hour podcast. You don't, if it's not the full thing, then it's a clip, like dummy. Yeah.
Title and package them. I don't recommend that immediately because
I
that can
think it doesn't matter the time. It can be 30 seconds or maybe even an hour, as you guys saw. Then what? On his normal channel, he posts the full. Oh yeah, I guess he, in this channel, I guess he posts like the full stream. Oh yeah, on this channel he posts like the whole thing, like him reacting to this Reddit things, this Reddit things, and on that other channel he only reacts to segments. But that's what Ludwig said. Like he's taking something that's small and making a whole bunch of things out of it, which is smart. And it's something that a lot of these YouTubers, let's not, I'm not gonna act like I didn't have an idea that YouTubers and content creators did this already, because you guys, we see how it goes. Like, I mean, that's literally how the streamers got big. Guys like Kai, not just Kai, pretty much every streamer that does IRL or just chatting, that's pretty much how they all grew, I would say. Because I never really watched a stream of the majority of these guys, but I see them everywhere. And I guess that's how they make their money. Like, right? Streamers would be nothing without TikTok, without YouTube, Instagram, because of the content, short form content. I would say that's what makes streamers actually very famous. And that comes from one stream. That one stream can generate, I don't know, maybe hundreds of clips, honestly. Let's say you do like a 4 hour stream or like a 6 hour stream, like some of this content creators be doing or streamers be doing. You can really extract a lot. I'm pretty sure you can extract a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if a guy like Kai got like 200 clips off of one stream. I wouldn't be surprised.
Enjoy my content more, extra marketing to get myself in the algorithm and posting more, as well as it's a great way to drive people to stream. And it generates more revenue for me. It's basically taking my content and repackaging it, similar to how like podcasts will have like podcast clip channels where they take out like individual parts of the podcast and individually title and package them. I don't recommend that immediately because that can be a huge distraction and it takes a lot of time. But if you're in the same position as me, that is a great thing that you can do. By the way, we do also have a clips channel on the Spotify Spotify that is also monetized and doubling the revenue for this channel as well. Just throwing that out there. Really huge advocate for Spotify. Number 2, content group content is a distraction. I tell everybody this as somebody who is even like a part of a content house, mainly on the production team, but just overall. As well as there was a segment on Ludwig's stream where a streamer came up to him and was like, oh, I'm making this content for my content group. And it just sounded like a nightmare. Having to split revenue with 5 people, coordinate it, figure out who's responsible with what, that is a nightmare, and it'll probably hurt your guys' relationships in the long run. It works for groups like Core. Core is big enough to where they can hire people to do that for them. They don't actually have to step in and do that themselves, and it's beneficial because they have big enough audiences that they can group it together, and those videos can do well enough that makes it worth it for them to dump money into it, right? Because it's all marketing. That's the only time I think content groups work. If you are not where you want to be as a creator yet, I don't think content groups are worth it. I could be wrong, but this is just my impression. I was able to take my content to the next level, not when I joined a content group, but when I sat down and pushed away all the distractions. I was like, the only thing I'm gonna focus on is my content and my content only. Content groups are a distraction, and I stand on business when I say that. Number 3, overpay your editors / people and check in on them. I'm very big about this. Overpay your people when you can. Don't get me wrong, don't scale too fast. Don't offer someone money that you can't pay them. That's not what I mean, but make sure that your editors are happy with how much they're getting paid, and don't take advantage of them. I see that all the time in this space. People are getting underpaid for the amount of work that they're doing. Don't do that. Check in on them. Make sure, like, am I assigning you too much work? Am I not assigning you enough work? Do you feel like you're being fairly compensated? Do you need help? Do you need more guidance, feedback? Am I being a dick? Basically, I'm just trying to teach you guys what I preach on my videos all the time when I'm reading Reddit stories. Be proactive, not reactive.
I mean, a lot of these YouTubers wouldn't be nobody without these editors. So, gotta give them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually enjoying this video. It's kind of hard because I know I have to engage. This is a reaction channel, but this is good content. I actually want to watch this. I didn't. Oh, bro, before this, I was like, yeah, I'm not reacting to this. But I guess I'm also not reacting because I'm really just watching. I like the content. You know what? I think, hey, Sarby, you should, should, oh, have a channel where you just give this type of advice. Advice. English is not my first language. If something in here isn't spelled correctly, it is what it is. But yeah, even the way this guy talks is very engaging, and I actually, he got me interested.
Active in life. I think this would avoid a lot of the issues that we read in the Reddit stories that we read together, guys, but also just in work, in relationships, friendships, family. If you are proactive about addressing hard things and things that people could maybe get hurt by, you are going to be so much better off than if you're just reactive to them finally blowing up about it, right? Because, like, let's say you have an editor who feels overworked, underpaid, and they're not telling you, but they're building up this resentment, and finally one day they're like, I'm done, I'm finished, I can't do this anymore, I'm burnt out. They're not happy, and they probably don't want to ever work with you again. I'm not happy because now I'm out an editor. That's not good for anybody. So make sure you guys, when you get to that level, if any streamers watch this who are at that level, make sure you're being proactive about that, bro. Like, literally just ask the people. Number 4, I cannot elaborate on this, but
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the editors, to whoever like that, because for the best videos I've been doing, I really don't enjoy the process. I guess it doesn't matter right now because realistically, I'm not big yet, but this thing of having to edit the video and doing the thumbnail, I don't really like it. I'm just being 100. I don't enjoy it. And I don't like these people that does it for hours. Hey, salute cuz I'm not bro, you got to have patience and you really got to love that cuz realistically, oh, I got a big ass pimple right here. Y'all can't even notice this shit. Whatever. Don't matter. But yeah, being able to do that for a long time, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And y'all deserve to be well paid because look at the amount of money that these people be making, right? Shout out to the editors. If there's any watching this, if there's anybody trying to work for free, hit me up. No, seriously, I wouldn't mind.
On this, but Nine-Tail Phoenix, this is what I was referring to when you were talking about you want to make ASMR videos. If you have to keep posting short form, because I know some people are gonna be like, there's no way I can stop. I have such good traction. Whatever, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. All I'll say is that is a rat race in and of itself. But if you have to do that, at least start building and working towards Snapchat monetization. Guys, let me
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But getting in the zone and staying
bring
I'm in Portugal. I do not think Snapchat pays in Portugal. Nope. If you're in Portugal, you get no money from Snapchat. So get the fuck out of here. Now I'm playing. Portugal is a very beautiful country. I love it out here. But I would argue is one of the best places for you to put yourself out there when it comes to if you do aesthetic stuff. Like I would say I say that Instagram is like the aesthetic place out of all these places. Out of YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, I would say Instagram is the Instagram thing, like the Instagrammers thing, you know? That's what I would say. Like, yeah, maybe they don't give a fuck in a sense because they don't pay you, but everybody still use it for a reason. I think, bro, I don't know. I look at Instagram as a little bit more gourmet. You have the fast food and then you have the expensive restaurant. I look at Instagram as like the expensive restaurant a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would I don't even know how to explain. I'm gonna comment on this video. Hopefully he's gonna um answer me. Does it make sense to stream to one viewer? Or is it better to just start doing the thing that you want to do, start posting the thing that you want to do, and when you start getting a little bit of traction, then you start streaming. I think that's the way to go. I don't think it makes sense to just stream to one person, but that's my opinion though. I'm a new content creator. I haven't been doing this for too long. I only have 7 videos. The way I'm talking, somebody listen to me, they would have think, "Oh, this guy." It see, you see. Oh Lord, you see how immature I am. You see how I wasn't even recording. You guys was just seeing my face, and that's because I only have one monitor. If I had two monitors, you guys, oh fuck. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Like real talk. Yeah, we're gonna cut. You guys didn't even listen because I gotta add like I gotta add an audio to this shit. But hey, it is what it is. You guys didn't even saw it. Whatever.
want y'all to pursue your dreams, make your lives better, even if it's just like side income from content creation. Like you don't even want to make a full-time income. You just want your side hobby to make you like a couple $100. And if that's
Who doesn't want to make this full time? Unless you're somebody that's like got a crazy high paying job. And I'm not even just talking for the money, but unless you're somebody that works as something that you really love, I'm pretty sure nobody would care about doing this, you know? would mind doing this. That's what I mean. Because, bro, think about it. You are your own boss. Who would prefer anything else over being your own boss? You do your own thing on your own time. You're the boss. As you said, you pay editors. If you don't feel like working tomorrow, maybe you already have work in advance. Or even if you don't, the world's not gonna end. It's just one day that you don't post. It is what it is, you know. Maybe that mentality is not gonna take me far. We don't know that. But hey, you tell me. I think 90 something percent of people that starts doing content creation wants to do it full time one day. That's my take. And this pimple right here is pissing me off because the way it's reflecting, like if I look in the mirror, I don't really see that, but the way this shit is reflecting the light, it looks like I got a whole mountain below my fucking mouth. This bitch is not that big, but it's the light, man. It is what it is. You know, how many people you saw with a pimple in the middle, right in the middle, bro? You haven't saw much. Just me. Original. You know what I'm saying?
That's you? Oh boy, do I have some great news for you. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to get started today. If you guys remember, in my goals and intentions, I wanted to show you guys how you can start coming out with multiple long form YouTube videos with only 1 to 2 hours of work. The easiest way to get started today, if you are a live streamer,
I'm pretty sure he's gonna say reactions. That's what I'm starting with, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna say that.
make a VOD segments channel. If you guys have been
I knew it. I knew it. Oh shit. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be this. VOD. VOD. What does VOD mean? Like I gotta start getting into these things. What does VOD means on YouTube? Video on demand. Okay, reacting to the things that are currently going on.
If you guys have been in my stream for the last like 3 months, this is something I've been working on. This is my VOD segments channel. This is 1 to 5.
Well, this channel that we're on right now, that whoever's watching this video is on right now, this is a VOD channel then.
5% edited live stream VOD content. So instead of uploading the entire VOD, I cut it up into its different segments. So for example, these 3 videos right here, these are all from the same stream. I started the stream reacting to Flat Earthers versus Chief of NASA, and then I read my Reddit stories, and then I played Subnautica. And then after the stream, I cut those into 3 separate videos, uploaded them to YouTube, titled and packaged them, sent them out. It's super easy. I never make very many cuts in these videos. The only cuts I make is like started at a beginning point, cut out maybe like a pee break.
Thing is, I see a lot of these creators that do VOD videos, and this just like crazy that they edit things. Like they're really good at editing. And me personally, I suck. I suck at editing. And I don't like it. That's the thing. I don't like it. And even I just do cuts. And maybe if there's any part of the video that I think is really relevant, I put it in the beginning of the video. But I really don't like editing. I'm gonna just be honest to whoever's watching this. Whoever's watching this, your boy doesn't like editing. Okay? Your boy doesn't like editing. And shout out to the people that likes to do it. But I gotta check this guy's channel because I have to see, but how many subscribers he got? He got more than 1,000 subscribers, so apparently he's monetized. Um, and yeah, um, without very expensive editings or very elaborated editings, I really have to see. Maybe I can take something away from here, you know? Let's see, let's see. Maybe he's gonna show us. Damn, basically what he was saying. Let me see what he was saying. So basically what he was talking about is um that VOD channels, let me put this right here. He was saying that VOD channels are probably the best way to start on YouTube and which is pretty much what we're doing right now, reacting to the things that are currently going at the moment. And he says that because they are very time saving. The RPM is high, so when you eventually get monetized, you start getting money faster. And even with a low amount of views, you start making a little bit more money than what you would do with other type of channels. Another thing he's saying is that thumbnail is very important, and you know, research or whatever it is that you're doing is very important. And when you're doing VOD segments, when you're doing VOD videos, VOD segments, you get to practice all these things a lot more because you post more, because it's a video that doesn't take much to record, it's a video that doesn't take much to edit. And he's saying that it should take you, for example, to edit the VOD video, it should be 25 to 40 minutes long. And make it the packaging, it should be around the same. And posting and scheduling should be around the same time. That's pretty much what he was saying. Since you guys wasn't actually seeing, I like this because I'm glad I watched his channel, because I was really thinking about doing something completely different. Started doing like commentating on things. Started doing research and just commentating on things. But apparently, the thing that I'm doing is the thing I should keep on doing and become good at this. I mean, right now, even right now, I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable talking in front of the camera. Okay, my editing sucks. Maybe the packaging sucks. The editing probably sucks. And the thumbnail also sucks. But at least at this specific skill of talking in front of the camera, I do feel like I'm getting better. Just after just 5 or 7, after 7 videos. Maybe I'm not articulating myself the best way possible, because English is not just it's really just not my first language. But the fact that I'm getting comfortable after 7 videos, and this is going to be the 8th video, it just shows that along the way we're gonna eventually get to a point where we can speak to the camera very comfortably. And my English is also gonna be better. Okay, I'm a Portuguese speaker, so yeah, we're gonna get better along the way. But I'm not just gonna give up on this. I'm actually enjoying. And something I've realized that I've been making wrong is like, I think we actually have to care about what we watch. And the thing about VODs is that maybe we sometimes we just don't care as much about the things that's currently going on. Or maybe that's just a me problem. Maybe I should really just choose better. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe I'm choosing wrong. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I should start to choose better. But because this video that we're reacting to today, I really like this. Like, it's very informative because it's something I care about. Did I press the like button?
Serious about this, if you want to
I did. And make sure you do the same on both videos. And please subscribe, bro. It doesn't take you much. Like, I'm really just trying to get to 10 subscribers, bro. Just 10. 10? Bro, that's nothing, bro. Like, just 10 subscribers, man. Like, give me the 10. That's all I need right now. I don't want 100. I don't want 1,000. I just want 10. Just give me 10. And I'm cool with that.
if you want to figure out YouTube, this is perfect for figuring out the titling and thumbnailing game. Because at the end of the day, you can learn whatever you want about titling and thumbnailing. You have to practice, you have to do it, and you have to post something to figure out if...
One thing though, titles. Ludwig said that the best way to choose a title is just to just steal it. I don't know if I was the only one seeing that, but he said, you want to learn how to do a good title, just steal it. See whatever it is that's going on, that's, popping, use it. Or something that popped a little bit of time ago, just go there, copy and paste, and then adjust it to whatever it is that you're reacting to. But at least that's what Ludwig said. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that that's what I do, even though it is.
what you're learning is gonna work. Last thing, chat, and I'm almost done yapping, I promise you guys. This attracts your ideal live stream audience. So this is actually a problem that I deal with on my main channel. If you guys watch my videos, they're pretty highly edited compared to these live streams. I'm cutting out my mess ups. I'm cutting out the stumbling of my words. Who's calling me? It's a spam caller. Get the fuck out of here. I'm presenting. I'm at the front of the classroom right now. Should have put my shit on Do Not Disturb. If you watch... Oh my God, they're calling me again. Go fuck yourself. If you guys watch my videos, I'm cutting out a lot from these live streams and people don't see it in the videos. I'm cutting out stumbles. I'm cutting out word mess ups. I'm cutting out fluff. I'm cutting out dead air. I'm cutting out like yapping and tangents and stuff. So one issue that I run into is some people will come from this channel to my live streams and they'll be like, oh shit, like he stumbles over his words a lot more. It's a little less interesting to hear him read Reddit when like he has a day where he's tripping over his words or stumbling. It happens, y'all. I'm human. And that might be on me, y'all. Maybe I just gotta get a lot better at speaking, but that's something that when you're doing the VOD segments channel, you're completely getting rid of that. When people watch a video on this VOD segments channel, this is raw, unedited that they're getting from me. That means that if they enjoyed this video and I ask them to go to the live stream, they already have expectations of how I am on the live stream. Okay, they know there's fluff. They know I'm gonna yap. They know there's gonna be dead air, but they've become accustomed to it if they consistently watch this content. These videos, when I post my reading Reddit segments, only get around like 2,000 views, 2,500 views, 2,000 views. That's not as much as my main channel, but I will say those 2,200 views might be, and I say might because I don't really know this for a fact, but they might be more valuable for building me a stream audience than the 30 to 40,000 that I normally get on my main channel. I don't want to discredit anybody, right? Like, I'm very lucky to be in this position. Don't get me wrong, it took a lot of work, but some people are still building to this position, right? Some people have full-time jobs that they got to work while they stream and then come out with content. So I'm just trying to give someone like that a game plan. And I really do think, y'all, the game plan is these VOD segment channels. If you commit to it and you experiment with your segments and you find segments that do well and keep doing them, you will eventually succeed. You just gotta do it. That's all she wrote. Chat, ask me any questions. Any questions? I will answer them. These will also be included in the video. For a catch-up, VOD channels are better for building live stream chats because the VODs better encompass what stream is like than the main channel does. Yes, don't get me wrong. I think there's more value in the long run of building like a main channel that you edit because like obviously those videos are gonna do better in terms of like average view duration because they're edited for retention, for people to stick around. So like without my main channel, I would not be doing this full time. I wanna point that out. But the VOD channel is good if you're doing this part-time and you just wanna get started, right? Like, let's say in my case, I start this VOD channel, I figure out a way for it to make me like $1,000 a month. Now I have an $1,000 budget.
I'm quitting my 9 to 5. 1,000. Remind you, I'm living in Portugal. Minimum wage is 900. 1,000, I'm quitting. I don't have to listen to a boss. I don't have to clock in with nobody. I don't have nobody yapping in my ear. Brother, I'm dropping out of that job. Real talk. Give me 1,000 a month. I'm going.
That I can pay someone, hey, the reading Reddit segments are doing well unedited. I want you to edit these segments specifically, and I'm gonna focus on figuring out how to do the packaging better so that I can take off this channel. That's the point of me bringing up the VOD channel is, yes, don't get me wrong, you should upload it and it should be like unedited segments, and I think that every
What is the packaging though? I really gotta do my research.
streamer should have one. But that being said, I don't want to diminish the value of having a main channel where like your edited higher quality content goes. How do I monetize? Do you guys want to hear about Spotify monetization? I actually don't know exactly what it is now. What I will say is it's easier than it was before. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me just pull it up on my dashboard on like my Sarby Live channel. Oh, which by the way, guys, you can make a VOD segments channel on Spotify as well. I forgot to include that. Okay, here are the requirements, chat. You need 1,000 people watching you on Spotify, and then you need at least 2,000 consumption hours in the last 30 days. So when people watch your stuff, they have to have been watching it for 2,000 hours total within the last 30 days. On top of that, you need at least 3 episodes published. What I will tell you guys is this is so much easier than it was when I started. When I started, I think this was 2,000 people audience and 10,000 consumption hours. I have to have a distributor to upload on Spotify, and I had no idea how that works. You're so right. My bad. I should have answered that. Use Spotify for creators. Look it up. It's different for music. I just want to point that out. It is so different for music, but this is Spotify for creators. This is how you get podcasts up. Make an account, make a podcast, connect all the RSS feeds so it can go up on Apple Podcasts and all of that. But realistically, Spotify is all that you need. You do not have to pay for this. You just get started, make an account, start posting your content. Sorry, I apologize. Should have specified that. My bad. Oh, fuck. Chat, I forgot to include a part. All right, chat, let me just do this real quick. A lot of people might be hearing me tell them to post to Spotify, and they're like, but Sarby, it's different. Yours is like podcast-esque. There's no way that my YouTube content or my live stream content can succeed on Spotify, and I'm telling you right now, that is a lie. Here's an example of somebody who doesn't do podcast content, but still posts it on Spotify, and I'm pretty sure it does pretty damn well. Ryan Trahan. I think everybody knows who he is. He posts his videos to Spotify. Some people don't know this, but you can literally watch videos on Spotify. Like here is his full video on Spotify, right? We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but it exists. I do it as well. All of my podcasts on Spotify include video on there. Listen, I can't tell you exactly how many views he's getting on this or how much money he's making on this. All I'll say, if you have 72,000 reviews on your podcast, you're getting views on it. And 363 comments on this video. Even his daily Minecraft channel. He posts his daily Minecraft videos on here sometimes. I don't think he's as consistent on this, but he's probably getting views on these ones as well. So please, y'all, take the extra time. Please. Do you need an expensive camera? Great question, Pumpkin Kitty. No. If you have a
I am recording with my iPhone. I'm not sure if the quality is good. Maybe the quality isn't that good. Maybe you can notice it is being recorded with a phone. I am recording with my iPhone, if anyone is wondering.
decent phone, you can start making content, y'all. I think that's the biggest excuse that people like to make. Oh, I can't make content. I don't have the best camera. I don't have the best mic, bro. The cameras and mics on phones or one that you can order off of Amazon for like 30 to 40 bucks. It's too good. If that's your excuse, you're genuinely just wrong. You're genuinely just wrong. I know this is coming from the guy with a great camera and a great mic, but that's not where I started. Y'all, when I started my podcast with my best friend, I was using an old T4i camera that I lowballed some guy for off of Facebook Marketplace for $150, and that was unnecessary. I could have just used my iPhone, and then we would record our audio by talking into the mic of our phones. I'm not even kidding. That is how I started creating like more serious content. Thank you guys for being so receptive of that segment. I hope one day one of you guys reach out to me and you're like, I'm making money off of my content now, and it's all because of your video. If I was able to positively impact one person, that would make the entire
I definitely appreciate it, Sarby. This video was very informative. Whoever's watching, please let me know if you also like the video as I did. I actually enjoyed this video. I think he's giving crazy good advice to whoever want to start doing content creation as I've been doing, as he been doing. Of course, he got 500 videos. We only got 7 videos posted. Well, we're gonna keep being consistent, guys. Trust me. If there's one thing we don't fail with, is consistency, and we're definitely gonna keep on doing this. Well, to whoever's watching this video, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video if you like the video. We're trying to get to 10 subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, and it helps me a lot. Get me to 10 subscribers, bro. Just subscribe to the goddamn channel. I appreciate your presence. Until the next one.